Joining us now to provide some expert analysis is Jay McCann, a political science professor at Purdue University. Jay, thanks for joining us. What was your initial impression of what you saw tonight?
Well, my initial impression is that both came out, delivered very smoothly, no major gaffes. I think the headline tomorrow will be, it happened, they got their points across, and a lot of calls came in from regular voters, so it was rather substantive.
The latest poll, Howie DePaul Indiana Battleground poll, shows Lugar in the lead with a 42-35 margin, but the surprising thing to me, 23% of GOP likely voters aren't decided yet. Do you think the debate helped them one way or the other?
Yeah, well, I think there was a lot of uncertainty about Mourdock. When you look at that same poll, most of the people expressed an opinion they hadn't heard too much about him. They weren't too sure where he stood on his likability and all that. A lot of don't knows. So this event probably will help his image a little bit. I think he might, by standing shoulder to shoulder with Lugar, he might come up in the favorables. It might tighten up a little bit more still.
That poll showed a lot of people didn't know Mourdock. Do you think by people watching this, are more Republicans going to like him and bump his numbers up, or do you think more are going to stick with the tried and true Lugar after watching this?
Yeah. I don't think Mourdock came out and had any gaffes or anything like that. I think he was rather consistent in pushing the issues that he's really tried to trademark. My impression overall is that Lugar has come out as a strong conservative as well. He's tacked a little bit towards the right, much like Orrin Hatch in Utah has done during this primary season. And so really the dividing lines got a little blurred, I think, during the debate. They tended to converge towards a lot of the same issues.
And real quick, just what's your analysis? What's going to happen in this next month before the election?
Well, interestingly, the big news yesterday was Santorum dropping out. So that makes the Indiana primary maybe a little bit less newsworthy. That might affect turnout, which might, I suppose, affect either race, but maybe particularly Mourdock. It might be a little bit harder for him to turn out his loyalists.
Okay, Jay McCann, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, well, in the weather department, a much colder evening this evening. Chad, how